who goes by Wolfie Coletti on social media, was in court for the second time in just a few days. Already arrested in Mesa over the weekend, where police say he took this can of bug and flea killer off the shelf at a Walmart and sprayed the pesticide on produce that was on sale for anyone to buy, all while filming the action himself. The 27-year-old told officers he's a self-proclaimed troll and that he makes up to $10,000 a month posting those videos on social media. The court paperwork for the latest arrest is sealed, but as part of his release conditions, the judge told Smith he is not allowed to be on any social media.
Do you have any questions for me?
I do. I have a pet at the house, and we live alone, and she hasn't been able to eat in like 6 days. I was wondering if I have any access of going home and promising to return to court the next court date.
So you already have a bond in the other case, and so I can't control that bond.
In a statement Tuesday, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office says that its lawyers continue to review Smith's case, and that County Attorney Rachel Mitchell is particularly concerned because of the risk Smith created for the public and the possibility someone will try something similar to gain attention on social media.
Welcome back to Kingston Reviews. Derek here. Thank you guys for tuning into another video. So today's video is about this guy, Charles Smith. He's a social media influencer, and I wanted to talk to you guys about why so many young people are willing to sell their souls for a little bit of fame and a little bit of money. At the end of the day, this is not going to turn out well for most of them. And I wanted to talk to you guys about why I think this is happening, why I see it more and more, and why what this guy did is not even some of the worst stuff that we're seeing today on the internet. Let's get into it. So as an example, to tell you guys a story, both my boys obviously love cars. They're young guys. They like fast cars. They like to drive fast. A lot of the social media guys that they watch and follow drive nice cars, they drive fast. And my youngest was talking to me one day about, one of the guys that he watches that swims through traffic and recently passed away.
Popular car influencer reportedly died in a crash in New York City. The New York Post reports 25-year-old Andre Beadle died when he crashed his BMW during a street race in Queens. It says he was ejected from the vehicle and could not be saved after being rushed to a local hospital.
And he was talking about how he wanted to kind of do the same kind of driving and do videos. And I had to explain to him, one of the things that they don't show you in those videos are all the accidents. They don't show you the speeding tickets. And of course, after doing some driving, my son did get a speeding ticket the other day. I want to say it was maybe 20 plus miles over. Pretty serious ticket. Had him talk to the lawyer, and he had a real reality check, right? It went from just being something fun that I see other people doing to now I've got this reality check where the attorney's telling me that there's a possibility that if he doesn't get a good judgment that he could lose his license. Anytime you do 20 miles over, you're going to lose your license. So here is the fantasy of social media affecting the behavior, causing you to speed, and then the reality of what life really is hits you, and then you have to really assess and change how you live your life, or you're going to end up just like Charles Smith, right? You're going to end up just like this guy.
I do. I have a pet at the house, and we live alone, and she hasn't been able to eat in like 6 days. I was wondering if I have any access of going home and promising to return to court.
So the absolute audacity of this kid to ask the judge to get time to come home and take care of his pet is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that he cared nothing about all the people that he could have potentially injured, but he didn't. Now he wants to go home and feed his cat. This guy's an absolute sociopath, and it really is a shame that a lot of the influencers on social media that make it to the top are these sociopaths that are really willing to do anything for money, right? And the fact is that we're human. We want to watch an accident. We want to see the crazy things happen. And I don't blame people for wanting to watch that. But I do blame YouTube and the social media channels for even putting content like that out there for people to see. He should not be able to do something that's illegal and post it on social media to earn revenue. So this guy reminds me of the other prank YouTuber, Tanner Cook, I believe.
What?
Hey, dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that mean?
Hey, dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, dip, quit thinking about my
Get
twinkle.
out of my face and call cops on you. Stop.
Hey, dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
That was harassing a guy at a mall, and the guy in turn felt threatened and defended himself with a firearm and basically gave him what he deserved. I mean, he was threatening the guy and he got everything he deserved in that video. I hope that this guy, Charles Smith, I hope that the judge throws the book at him before he does more and more crazy things to gain attention on social media. But this brings me to my other point. The Tanner Cook, the young man that was a prank YouTuber, instead of his parents being absolutely ashamed of his behavior, they actually defended him.
Something to him that wasn't, making him laugh, or he wasn't enjoying it. And so he got mad and he shot my son.
Cook acknowledges some of his son's videos can be a little on the edge, but says he's never attacked anyone.
I know that sometimes in having fun that things look like go too far, but he's not physically hurting anybody. He's just trying to be a goofball.
When it came time for him to face justice, they were saying, well, he didn't deserve to be shot, that he didn't deserve that, and he wasn't really doing this. So it really shows you exactly where these people get their bad behavior from is actually their parents. So I'm willing to bet you dollars to donuts that this guy's Charles Smith's parents are probably pretty scummy people as well, teaching him terrible values and not holding him accountable, right? This guy doesn't have someone to feed his pet. He's probably already burned those bridges, but I really feel like if he's gone this far, I believe his parenting had a lot to be desired in this case. And so I think a lot of this comes from the value system that his parents didn't give him, right? My kids wanted to do a lot of the similar things, right? But I have to talk to him and teach him and be close enough to him to be that person providing them with values and not social media, because social media is not going to give them the values they need. So that's the second most important thing, is a lot of these people lack any kind of value system, nonetheless basing their values on God, right? They're not even to that level. They don't even have a value. Their value is making $6,000 or $10,000 a month. Oh, by the way, not a lot of money to sell your soul for, right? So tell me what you guys think. Why are there so many people willing to do things that are so reprehensible on camera, crimes that they know that they're potentially able to be prosecuted for? Nonetheless, the fact that they're going to be shamed for it, and the fact that they're just wrong. Why are people willing to do these things just for a little bit of money on social media? That's what I think. I think it's a lack of values. I think it's the way they were raised and watching people do this and thinking that it's just easy way to make money. I think that's the number 2 biggest reason why they're doing it. But you guys let me know why people are doing it. If you guys like content like this, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I really appreciate it.